Hi, my name is Sarah Campill and I'm a Public Involvement Officer at Alzheimer Europe. Alzheimer Europe is one of the partners of the Predictum Consortium, and our job is to lead Work Package 6. Work Package 6 is dedicated to involving people from the general public in the research project. Public involvement, as understood at Alzheimer Europe, is doing research with people from the general public. It is not doing research about, to, or for them. It means involving people and inviting them to the table to discuss important topics and highlight their needs. When I say people from the general public, I mean people without scientific background and no previous training. It's people who have a keen interest in brain health, are curious to learn more about research, or just simply are worried about the future and have personal experience with people living with dementia or have a higher risk at developing dementia. Public involvement is not about sharing information about the project. We sometimes do help to develop materials like flyers, posters, or video material to explain to people what we do, but it's more about the process and not about the communication. For me, public involvement is really about relevance, respect, and responsibility. The real value of public involvement lies in its ability to create a space where people can come together to exchange ideas, ask questions, and learn from each other. I often compare public involvement to a bridge, where researchers and project partners are on one side and the general public is on the other side, with us building the connection between both. In Predictum, we set up a European and national advisory boards, which are constituted of permanent members from the general public. These people help us to answer difficult questions directly related to the project. For example, we discussed concerns about data safety and sharing personal information, but also asked the difficult question of how people feel about receiving early information about their potential dementia risk. Everything that we learned during these conversations, we will then forward to the research partners in order for them to really be able to use what we learned and change the project accordingly. Public involvement also strengthens evidence by providing the real-life perspective to the project. Both sides can benefit. The researchers and industry partners by gaining new perspectives, and the members of the public by learning that their views, concerns, and their real-life experience is being taken seriously. Science is exciting, and I think it should be, but it also carries a real responsibility for society. By involving people from the public, we can give science and research a personal touch and a human face. Public involvement is important in research projects such as Predictum because early risk detection is about more than just the research and the innovation. It will impact the lives, the self-worth, and also the decisions that people make in their daily lives. Something only the members of the general public can add to a research project is their raw emotions and their personal experience by sharing about their struggles, their hopes and dreams for the future. But they can also help us by disagreeing with the way the project is executed or with the questions we ask them. They sometimes also enrich the project by disagreeing among themselves, reflecting the diversity of opinions and needs. Some of the most valuable moments are when people ask the difficult questions, when they make us shift perspective and they remind us and push back if what we talk about doesn't reflect their lives. A lot of solutions and innovations don't really translate to everyday life. It is difficult to implement, and therefore we need public involvement. It helps projects to make their outcome tangible and easily accessible to the people that it is for. Public involvement does not slow research down. It makes sure that we are moving in the right direction.